His phone started buzzing just as he was kissing my neck, and I watched his face go pale when he saw the name lighting up the screen. Wife. He tried to silence it, but the call came again, loud and insistent, echoing in my tiny apartment. It was like the universe itself was slapping me awake from the fantasy we'd been living in for months. I yanked the comforter around me, suddenly freezing, and stared at him as the ringing kept going. He mumbled something about it being complicated, but I just shook my head, feeling sick. He didn't even try to deny it. Instead, he sat on the edge of the bed, hair a mess, and looked at me with something raw in his eyes. "I love you," he said, like it was supposed to fix everything. Like that magic phrase would cancel out the fact that I'd just learned the man I'd been falling for had a whole other life. I laughed, loud, bitter, desperate. He reached out, but I pulled away, heart pounding. My hands were shaking, and I hated that, even then, a piece of me wanted to believe him. He started talking fast, spinning stories about his unhappy marriage, the way he'd been planning to leave, how I was different. Every cliché I'd ever heard pouring from his lips while his wife's missed calls stacked up on his screen. I wanted to scream at him, to throw every lie back in his face, but all I could do was sit there, numb, hearing his voice as if from a distance. I realized I knew almost nothing about the man beside me, except that he was very, very good at lying. The real twist? As he begged me to understand, to wait for him, to trust that he'd choose me, I looked at myself in the mirror across the room. I saw someone who didn't just want him, I wanted to win. To be the one he picked, the one he changed for. The ugliest truth wasn't his secret marriage. It was how much I craved the drama, the chaos, the feeling of being chosen above all. In that moment, I wasn't sure who I hated more, him or myself.